Well, I mean, I thought our defensive effort was outstanding, especially in the first half, and to limit Stanford to 22 points was very good. It helped our chances. We've made some adjustments to how we're defending, and I think it's showing some dividends, for us. And I like the balance. When we were playing well through parts of the season, we talked about balanced attack and number of guys playing well, and we were able to get that tonight. I really like to see our rebounding totals the way they were. To out rebound Stanford by 11 and to get 15 boards shows how active the guys were, and that we were taking quality shots that the players can expect to rebound. And then just getting to the free throw line. I know some of those were late after the game was kind of decided, but to attack, to be aggressive, and get to the line was also positive.
You started the game, I think, 2 of 12 from the field against the zone, and then maybe 5 straight field goals you made. Was that defensive energy that led to that, or what do you think happened in that sequence?
Well, I mean, they've done a good job with that, and they've been successful with their defense, and they've had a great season. And in this league, to have the record they have, Johnny has done a fabulous job, coaching that team. And USC and UCLA struggled playing against, and they're both, especially USC is a quality team. So, we didn't make shots early. I thought we had some decent looks and didn't make them, but as the half progressed, we ended up shooting, I think, 7 for 14 from 3, and made enough plays on offense to have a nice lead. I loved how we closed the half, with our energy on defense and generating a couple of steals and turnovers. We couldn't have played the last 3 minutes of the first half probably any better.
Eric said it was just his ankle feeling better, but what did you see from him as of late? He had that success against Colorado and against tonight.
It was nice to see him, regardless of what any player says, to have a positive game means something. And that was the biggest thing I took out of the Colorado game, was that Jerry had a good half, and Trey had 16 points, bouncing back from the Utah game, and Eric having the numbers he had versus Josh Scott. So you build some confidence, and then physically, he keeps telling us that he is getting better with it, and so we just need more guys playing well, and I think that, and then to see Willie tonight, make some shots and get us double figures, is another positive sign.
You said you made some defensive adjustments. What were those?
Well, it didn't work as effectively at Utah, but we didn't let them score that much in the lane. Pirtle didn't. I think he had 7 points, although he wasn't really in as much as he probably normally would because of the score. But it's been more of a philosophical change to not allowing dribble penetration. In the loss at Arizona, especially in the second half, they got to the front of the rim way too much. So our help side defense has been better. At Colorado, it was better. We won the paint against them, even though we didn't win the game. And then, tonight, I thought also we forced them to shoot a lot of jump shots, especially in the first half.
How'd you win attack their zone?
Well, I mean, we like to we want to look our passes off. We talk to our guards about pass faking. We like to set some ball screens up top, and then we want to hit the high post. The high post is kind of an area that we like to attack. Through their zone, and they do a good job with it. They have a coach on their staff that coached at Syracuse and knows the nuances of playing that style of zone, and they work on it, and you don't see it a whole lot, so they're good at what they're doing.
Why do you think you guys are so dominant on the last night?
I just think that it boils down to our energy, our activity. You saw it at the end of the half, how aggressive we were with our defense, and it just carries over to other departments. And then if you take good shots that your teammates expect you to take, then if they miss, you're in a good position to rebound. And it's also the thing you have to do against the zone. The zone, traditionally, there isn't a man that is responsible for blocking another guy out. So you have to block out guys in areas, and if you could, if you have guys that are going to the glass, then you sometimes could sneak in there and get some more boards.
Late in the first half, half after Saban got that lob done? Was that the most energy you've seen in the
Yes, and from our team, and you know, just to, you know, because we were getting stops early, but they were getting back quick, so we couldn't get out in the open court even though they were missing. It was nice to see us, you know, create some turnovers, live ball turnovers, where, you know, we could get out and get something to get the crowd excited and our players excited.
What challenges count there?
I mean, they're one of the best teams in the country, or they're currently playing like that type of team. You know, particularly in the conference, and you know, they appeared to be winning that game tonight, and it didn't go their way at the end. But they have size, and they're a challenge on defense. They're their best defensive team in our conference, and they're very athletic, and you know, they're playing at a very high level.